probably as satisfied as I could be at this moment because, I don't know, it's a weird thing. When you record an album, it's like the songs die at that point. Once they're on record, to me, they're almost dead. And they kind of get reborn when you tour a lot because they evolve and change, and you end up kind of almost like raping the songs and turning them into something else on the road. So the songs on those records are almost, gone to me now. So I'm thinking ahead.
I haven't really listened to the record since we've recorded it because we listened to it a lot while we were making it, and also we're playing the songs. I've listened to certain songs because when we were gonna play them in our set, I had to sort of learn how to play the songs again. So in one of the songs, there was this one part of one measure where I think that I might have played a different note, and I do that live, so can't go back. Yes, I do. We're playing almost every day. It's much better for us because we have something to do to occupy our time so we don't get into so much trouble. When we were doing the Guns N' Roses tour here, so much days off that I was more tired then than now because every day off you're trying to think of something to do to take up your time.
I think what I meant at the time was I was saying that we're just a lot better off doing a tour by ourselves, where we can follow the rules that we set up for ourselves and play every night like I was talking about, and play as long as we want to play. I think it's a better environment for us to tour in. It was a good opportunity for us to do the Guns N' Roses tour, but we didn't get to play as long as we would have liked to, and it's just a much different situation. We're better off playing by ourselves, is I think what I know.
We probably wouldn't know those things unless we did the tour, and now that we've done it, we know what we don't want to do and what we're better at, so I think in the future we probably wouldn't take a tour like that. But you have to do it to know, how you feel about it.
I'll borrow your pen afterwards. Cheers.
Here you go.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thanks. Can you say?
Yeah, coming up.
Hi, who are you?
Okay.
Can you give me one of those? I wish I had a gun. I'd fuck you up.
I know we're a bit cold, but it proves what we've been doing. Yeah. Open the doors. Whoa, back
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I think here in Europe and England, it's very crossover. In the States, it might be a little bit more core.
If you can't, then it doesn't matter anymore. You will never understand it, cause it happened too bad. It feels so good inside, walking on glass. It's so cool, it's so hip, it's alright. It's so groovy, shit's out of sight. We can touch it, smell it, taste it so sweet. It makes no difference, cause it knocks you off your feet. Say, you want it all, but you can't have it. And we can't have any bass. It's quiet, big, lying on the floor, so you lay down orange and you fuck it some more. Got to share it, so get it, you perfect, you do it, you want it all.
There's a lot of different ways I think bands take, playing on stage. Sometimes it has to do with, I think sometimes people consider themselves like, I'm not sure what they think of themselves, but I know the way we think of ourselves is more like if you had a bunch of monkeys and you put them in a playpen with a lot of swings and slides and stuff like that. We kind of like, it's like our little playground in a way. We're just kind of running around, just having, acting stupid in a way. But it's a lot of fun, and it's just a natural thing to do. And hopefully that encourages the people, in the audience to behave the same way, and it actually makes people a lot more comfortable and facilitates a better time.
I think it's a really important point to break down music just from, like if you're at a symphony or something, or a recital where you're sitting there and really listening, you can also enjoy the music physically. And I think that really, especially in one of our shows, that really enhances it. It kind of really brings it, home a lot more. Because our music is real physical.
It's more physical than intellectual, definitely. And when it works off, like when it comes out like that, I think everybody really appreciates the release. But it's a really important part.
Like some crowds you can tell do come and they listen, and that's a time maybe when we're not as physical, and maybe it is more concentrating on playing. But when you can see people are wild and really sweaty and very physical, it definitely pushes us more. And that's exciting, to me. That's great, because it's a feeling that you get. You can't even really put your fingers on it or anything. You just it's just there.
I think the current American scene is in a transitional sort of stage. It seems like we're getting a little bit more variety than we had a few years ago. I think that ever since Metallica, the market has gotten a lot broader. There's a lot more diversity. We'll just have to wait and see where it takes us. I don't know. I think it's okay.
Pop music's great, yeah. I mean, that's definitely, you know, one of the things that makes, you know, probably maybe too much sometimes, but rears its head in our music because it's so, you know, again, I think there's a real power in pop music in that it's, I mean, pop music kicks everybody's ass every day, and it you know, it's strong. You know, when a melody sticks in your head, it's beating you up. You lose. You know, so I think there's a real, you know, it's a real powerful medium, and also, you know, can be really extreme to some people. I mean, I think to someone who listens to, say, Deicide, Debbie Gibson is the most extreme thing you could play for him. You know, in a way, you know, sometimes the extreme is actually the conservative, in a way.
I think we did it for a joke. Because we had covered Black Sabbath's War Pigs, and people would yell, "Play War Pigs." So we learned this song, "I'm Easy," and played that one instead. For shock value, you know. They're saying, "Play War Pigs," you say, "Okay," and we come out with the Commodores, you know.
I think it's in Shinjuku. There's a toy store. Yeah. And there's these strange toys you can get there for your toilet that you put on the side of your toilet, and it makes the sound of the toilet flushing, so you don't waste the water. You know? Yeah. I was gonna ask if they still have those in Japan, because I think the next time I go there, I'll get one. Yeah. Because there's no such thing in America. Nobody would ever. Yeah, but I think it's a really neat idea.